Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. If you like the outdoors or survival, chances are you're a big fan of Survivor Man Les Stroud. If you're not, I don't know what's wrong with you, to be honest with you. I absolutely binge watch, and still, I bought all the Survivor Man episodes on DVD. I've watched them all a million times. My kids even watch them with me. What he does out there on his own with just his camera, really cool stuff. Quite frankly, has inspired me quite a bit over the years. And before I even got into YouTube, I watched all those Survivor Mans, and it kind of got me thinking about the idea of getting outdoors and doing stuff like this. Now, over the years, Les Stroud has designed several pieces of gear. I already own his Wetterlings axe. Now, they don't make it anymore. But he also designed a knife for the company Helle. They called it the Temagami, and we're going to take a look at it today. Thanks for watching, guys. Now, Helle describes this knife as a state-of-the-art knife, and it's no surprise that if Les Stroud was going to design a knife for the outdoors, it was going to be a full-tang knife, and this is their first full-tang knife they ever made. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So here's our knife in the sheath. Pull it out and show you guys what it looks like. Stainless steel holds up very, very nice. Have it nice and clean for you guys. Blade length is 4.3 inches, and the blade thickness is 3 millimeters or 0.11 inches. Overall length is a very nice 9 inches. Blade material is stainless steel, and the handle material is curly birch. Here you go. The weight is 5.5 ounces or 155 grams if you so choose. It's made in Norway, was designed by Les Stroud in 2011, and the price is $187, although you can see it for over $200 some places, but I paid about $187. Y'all saw the sheath. It's pretty basic looking sheath, but does get the job done. You can see it has two thick brass rivets and a pipe rivet here that you can put a lanyard on. It's what they call a half full tang. So you can see that it is a full tang knife and it goes all the way through, but it does not go through the bottom. So somewhere along this line right here is the full tang. So you get kind of the comfort at the bottom of just wood, but you get the strength of the full tang design. We're gonna go ahead and baton some wood with this thing and show you guys that it is more than capable of doing that. But we're also gonna take it inside and put it to the test on some vegetables and see how it works as a cooking knife. So let's talk about this knife, and here's the deal. I've owned and do own a lot of knives, and if you're somebody who likes knives and owns a lot of knives, it doesn't take a long time for you to figure out whether you like it or not. So we're going to talk about pros and cons from this knife from Helle. As far as pros go, I love Scandinavian grinds. To me, they're the easiest for me to personally sharpen. Everybody's a little bit different. I'm no expert at sharpening, but the Scandinavian grind seems to be the best one for me to easily keep sharp. It also just feels good in the hand. Like I said before, you get used to these things, you hold a lot of knives, and it doesn't take but a few seconds sometimes to know that it just feels right for you. So the design of the knife is excellent. The steel, being stainless steel, is great. I live in a very moist, humid environment, and it's hard to keep steel from rusting. So not having to worry about it as much and just cleaning it like a regular knife is very nice. It's also very lightweight. You know, sometimes you want, like if you feel like an LT Wright knife, it's big and heavy and it feels heavy in the hand. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that as well, but this one is more nimble and just feels a lot lighter in the hand. Now let's talk about cons, because this is a pretty expensive knife. Helle states that you're going to have curly maple handles, and although the handles are curly maple, they're not very curly. They're not the prettiest handles in the world, is what I'm starting to say. When you look at the pictures on the internet and you see this knife, it's like the perfect little curly maple handles. This one, not quite. The leather sheath is kind of ho-hum. I mean, it works, but it's clearly mass-produced. And again, for a knife this expensive, I would have wanted something a little more special. Another problem is that the leather on the sheath is starting to kind of mark up the handle, and I don't like that at all. The handle finish, I know they're probably going for something very natural. You can't feel it. It doesn't feel glossy at all. That's fine, but they need some way to protect that maple from getting marred up from the leather. I don't know if it's just the tanning process from the leather, but as you guys can see in the pictures, it is clearly marking up the handle, and that's really frustrating. I'm probably going to sand this handle off, you know, just a light sanding to get that off. What do you guys suggest? Any ideas on what I can use that will create a comfortable, long-lasting finish for my handle that won't allow it to get stained up? What you got? And lastly, although they say that it comes sharp out of the box, to be honest with you, this is one of the duller knives that I've ever bought brand new. I had to work quite a while to get it shaving sharp, and that's pretty darn frustrating. Maybe it's just me, but you shouldn't have to sharpen a knife straight out of the box. I'm going to make this very clear. I like the knife. The knife itself is excellent. I'm not sure the fit and finish is worth $200. It's got the bones of a $200 plus knife, but the way it comes out of the box, it doesn't present itself that way. What's disappointing is I know Stroud designed a really good knife. I mean, it's just the perfect feel, and it seems to do everything just right. It's just that Helle didn't back up his design with quality control. I just wish that Helle's quality control would have lived up to Les's design. What do you guys think? Do any of you have this knife? Has quality control changed over time? Obviously, this knife was designed many years ago, and there are 10-plus-year-old knives like this out there. Do any of you have older versions? Is it better than the current one? I just bought this one. So has it changed over time? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys like Helle knives? Should I give them another chance? I really like the aesthetic of these knives. Did I just get kind of a dud? Let me know down in the comments if you think that I should try out another one. And if you do, give me some recommendations. Which knife would you want me to review from the company Helle? Or for that matter, what other knives would you want me to review? I'm kind of in the mood to get a new knife here soon, so let me know down below what you think I should get, and I'll check them out. Do me a big favor, guys. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up down below. It really does help spread things across YouTube, helps my channel out tremendously. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscription button, and if you want to make sure you don't miss any videos, hit the notification bell, and you will be the first to know. It's a really beautiful day here in Arkansas. I wish it was a little bit cooler, but nonetheless, it's quiet. And recently it's been not quiet on the job. It's been super busy, and it's so nice to get out here and shoot some videos and relax. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.